What's up, everybody? Before we head into quarantine episode 2 this week, I wanted to give you guys some context. What I'm going to be showing you guys is my experience this weekend at JACC. And for those of you who don't know what JACC is, it's a journalism competition held every year for community college journalism students here in the state of California. This year it was held virtually, so I wanted to run you guys down through my experience this year at JACC. With that said, let's get straight into it. This year, with the pandemic, it was pretty much a given that JACC would be held virtually. Last year, I was supposed to go in person to the weekend-long event in Burbank, but as you guessed it, it was unfortunately canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For this year with JACC though, I was registered beforehand, and as you can see here, you can see me signing into my JACC account. For the competitions I would be participating in, I would be competing in the featured writing contest and also the sports writing contest. Also, as visible here, the website was super easy to navigate to sign up for both contests and workshops available throughout the weekend. For JACC, all events would range from Thursday to Saturday, and after going to the intro meeting, it was time for my first contest, featured writing. For the contest, we saw a documentary on the fire at Paradise, California back in late 2018. We got to see some pretty interesting stories from both students and teachers at Paradise High on what they went through and what life has been like after the fire. After, as you can see here in the clip before, we actually got to talk with the document's creators to help out with the contest, but unfortunately it was a contest I did not place in. After that, I went into sports writing on Friday, which was definitely a contest I'm a little bit more accustomed to, with me being a very avid sports fan. For the contest, we saw the Golden State Warriors and Memphis Grizzlies game Friday night, with the mission of writing the best game story. Here you can see me with my setup, writing down and taking some notes throughout the game. That turned out to be a comfortable Golden State victory. Definitely my favorite part after the game though was being able to actually go to the post-game press conference, which is super cool. We even had Steve Kerr recognize us, as you'll see here.
All right, let's see. Marcus, does your students have 2 questions? Marcus has some journalism students on here. They have 2 questions.
If they're good journalists, they should.
Go ahead for the students, please. 2 questions.
It was an amazing experience that my classmate Fernando Ramos could also attest to.
I think it was really cool, it's the first time I actually got to interview, or not me personally, but to, be able to be, I guess in the same conference as, professional athletes. And I think that I'll learn a lot from the reporters and the journalists over there.
After that, I got to writing to make sure I could turn it in before the 9 a.m. deadline the next day on Saturday, and crazingly enough, I actually placed 3rd place in the contest. And as a whole, whether I did win or not actually, what I definitely took away the most from this weekend was actually being able to learn a lot more about journalism, and also simultaneously just truly enjoying the experience with my classmates. And I'd definitely say it was a successful weekend.